Hey gang, welcome to the studio. Diana here today with some art journaling, and I'm working in the Dina Wakely Journal today on the craft paper. I forgot to turn my camera on, and this is just some gesso I applied with a credit card, just swiping at it real messy, like just to create some white areas in the background. And also, if you dig into that white gesso while it's wet, you can give yourself some texture. Now I've got a pencil, a black pencil. It was either a Stabilo All or a carbon sketch. And as usual, I will link everything below if you're interested in any of these supplies. But I'm just basically making marks. And I have to say, wait till you see this. This page turned into a huge hot mess, but it was retrievable. So I left it in. I have sped this up so I could leave everything in for you to see exactly what happened. And there I was just making some marks with the pencil. And now I'm going around with Gelatos. I have no idea where this is going. So I was just doing stuff, whatever occurred to me next to do. I might have just been having a Jones for playing with art supplies in a bigger space than my mini journals. I've made up a playlist for the mini journals, by the way, and I will link it up in the corner. Oh, and by the way, before I forget, thank you so much for subscribing. I've now just passed 6,000 subscribers here on my channel, and I really appreciate your interaction with me. It means a lot to me. This is when I began to go a bit awry. I put dots of gesso on, and although that's not so bad there, it's just, well, I'm just throwing everything at this page. I actually like that technique of putting dots on the page and then dragging them across into stripes. And now I'm back with my pencil. Oh, and there was a whole bunch, I had a whole bunch of little triangles that I'd cut out, and actually a couple fell onto the page accidentally, and I just left them there. The other thing I'm doing in this at this moment right now in this journal is I'm working left-handed for two reasons. First of all, my right hand, the tendonitis is acting up. So, yeah. So after that hot mess, I decided, okay, it's either more gesso or tissue paper. And I have been collecting tissue paper over the years. Whenever I see a nice pack at the dollar store, at Target, wherever, I'll just pick it up. Yeah, basically just tossing some of those triangles on next. Again, no rhyme or reason, no idea, not really suggesting you do what I'm doing in this page, but I thought it was fun to watch, and it becomes something salvageable, and really kind of wonderful at the end. And I think that going through that process sometimes is really great when you get something that is just, you're no clue. You're working on, you just no clue at all what you're doing. And you just keep doing it anyway. Okay, now things begin to make sense a little bit more. I've put that tissue is now dry. It has toned down the whole background of the paper, and I've gone for a walk around the studio and a rummage, and I've found some things, a tape measure that is kind of rubbery, and I initially used matte medium, and then that wasn't strong enough, so I went to tacky glue. I've been using tacky glue a lot lately. This is a hunk of painted paper, and then I have a bunch of cats. I think that's called German scrap. I will find out and link that too. Yeah, so I glued it down wound up using the tacky glue to glue things down because they were a bit heavy. Now that piece is from Tim Holtz Ideaology, one of those packs, and yeah, very sticky. And then I'm deciding which cat to use. Well, I have an orange cat, you might know that, and a page full of orange cats is a good thing. So again, just gluing that up, and you can see that everything's kind of blended there. And then I found this too in that pack, and I like that a lot, the birds. And now things are really coming together with the cat, the birds, the flowers. It's almost like a little window that the cat's sitting in. Crooked or straight, crooked or straight. It's so funny. To watch yourself work is a weird thing. Even if you don't make a YouTube video, you might want to just turn on your video on your camera or something sometime and just watch yourself work. It's pretty funny. Now, I have my Pitt pen out, a gray Pitt pen. There's my, speaking of gray, there's my gray hair. And just going around the cat, let's just call him Teddy, to pop him up, actually to lay back the back again, to push the things back into the background, to calm things down a little bit, especially that yellow flower. Now with a white pen, I'm adding a little bit of white to the cat, and again to pop the cat forward and create more of a foreground, to put Teddy in the foreground, and then we have the flowers in the midground and the window with the birds outside in the background. And using white around the foreground object will help to draw attention to that. And again, using that brush pen. I love those Pitt pens. They're permanent, but they move. If you push them around with your finger immediately after applying, they will move a little bit. So just now I'm writing, because it occurred to me, is this a real thing? Is this just fantasy? So it really came out great. I'm super happy with this, journaling by the seat of my pants, as I think of it. And again, my handwriting is my handwriting, and yours is yours, so be proud. And I'm just thickening things up. I might have been tempted to do more lettering, but yeah, my hand's not good. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this, and as usual, don't forget to like, comment, share. What's the other thing? Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's right. And thanks again to all of you for your interaction, for your comments, your likes, and sharing. And I will be back soon with another video, but here's a close-up of all those layers that are covered. I'll see you soon, gang. Thanks for coming by and spending part of your day with me.